This video shows the comprehensive FaMe visitor management solution. First, we explain the model functionality with a chart. The core application is the front desk function. The front desk solution has access to several other FaMe modules. First, the interface to the HR staff model. The front desk officer chooses the host. The visitor host is usually some of the company staff which are located at the building. This information available at the HR FaMe model. The host location takes the system from the FaMe workplace or room booking system. The visitor module is suitable for classic office configurations, as well for modern co-working solutions with rotated workplace bookings. The module finds the actual location of the host automatically. Another function supports the security and health protection. At the first visit, the visitor has to attend at a short video for Hsse Training. He starts with his badge the video and the system records his attendance. He has not to attend again at the training at his next visit, until the predefined timeframe is expired. Parking management for visitors is also available. The host or the front desk officer books, if requested, a parking lot. Classifications for handicap parking and lots with charger are available. The host has the option to pre-register the visitor. A browser and an app version are available. The details of the pre-announced visitor appears at the dashboard at the front desk officer. The visitor gets an email with a QR code. If the pre-announced visitor enters the arrival hall, the front desk officer scans the QR code for the registration. With the QR code, the system has the option to handle the visitor access automatically. With the scan of the QR code, the host gets a message at his mobile phone, or he gets, depending of the configuration, an email that the visitor arrived now. A similar function is linked to the FaMe conference management system. External attendees are automatically pre-announced at the front desk with additional information, like the meeting timing, the host name, or the conference room location. The FaMe front desk application offers some sub-functions. One of these functions is the self-registration service. The visitor registers himself at a touch-screen station located inside the arrival hall. The visitor information appears immediately at the front desk dashboard for further action. Another sub-function is the document scanning. A special scanner can read various identification cards, like personal ID, passport, or driving licenses. The scanner supports documents from more than 100 countries. The information like name or given name or nationality appears automatically at the FaMe front desk registration form. No manually input with keyboard necessary. Pre-announces visitors can be checked and the access permission can be granted automatically. The scanner also proofs the authenticity of the document. The front desk officer can proof the ID and can take a photo from the visitor. The system prints the photo at the visitor badge or visitor card. For an example, for security-sensitive industries or for areas with limited access for visitors, the front desk workplace is connected to the QR code scanner. The front desk officer scans with the scanner the QR code, printed at the invitation paper or displayed with the mobile app. The pre-announced visitor information appears immediately at the front desk application form for further action. The front desk application can be upgraded to proof staff permissions. The front desk officer proof as a witness the correct and valid documents. For an example, the drivers have to present the valid driving license by intervals. Or first aid training, firefighting training, or security trainings, the training is only valid for a timeframe, the training has to be repeat by an interval. The staff receive automatically an email with the order to present the valid documents, which confirms the attendance at the front desk. The system records the login credentials of the front desk officer automatically for the records. This function can be used also for the vaccination validation. The system sends to the staff an email to present the vaccination certificate at the front desk. The same functionality is available for the visitors. The visitor has to present at the first time he enters the building, the vaccination certificate. The system records the proven status. At the next visit, the visitor has not to present the certificate again, until the given valid timeframe is expired. If all information available, the front desk officer prints the visitor badge or link the visitor data to an existing card. The visitor card is available for door access or records catering bookings. There are more smart functions available. For an example, The host workplace information can be used to guide the visitor to the workplace of the host. The system unlocks the doors and programming the wayfinding displays to guide the visitor. Or the system programs a robot as a visitor pathfinder. Now, we show some function live. The core function is the front desk application. The form has 3 sections. The dashboard with the pre-announced visitors on the button. The host selection on the right side and the visitor registration form on the left side. If the pre-announced visitor at the front desk officer click on the dashboard name of the visitor, or the system enter automatically the information within QR scan of the visitor invitation paper. If the visitor isn't pre-announced, the front desk officer enters the visitor data manually with the keyboard or automatically with the ID document scanner. If the visitor is blacklisted, the front desk officer gets the information with a pop-up message. On the right side, the front desk officer selects with autocomplete functions the host. The system proofs the workplace location and the availability of the host. If the front desk officer presses the registration button, the system books the visitor information and check as an option the access permissions. For an example, the vaccination or other certificates. Or the system checks the last attendance on a short security video training. Now, we show the self-service registration. With a touch screen, which is located at the entrance hall, the visitor identify himself. The system supports 2 cases. A new visitor, he visit the company the first time. And a visitor how enters the building again. We explain the case the visitor enters the building the first time. The visitor enters his data, like his name, given name, and the company. He selects on the right side the host. Additional information, for an example, the reason for visiting and a parking lot request can be added. The visitor information from the visitor self-service function appears at the dashboard of the front desk officer. He can complete the data, print the badge, and give the visitor access to the building. We show now some additional functions. The system displays additional host information. If front desk officer selects the host, then he presses the visitor workplace button. The system shows the workplaces of the chosen host. With click on one workplace record, the system shows the floor plan and highlights the host workplace. Now, we show the Hsse Training function. That is an option. After the visitor registration, the system displays at the front desk the visitor status. A new visitor has to attend on the Hsse video training for security reasons. The new visitor starts with his badge the video. The system records the visitor attendance. At the next visit, the system not asks for an attendance until a given time frame is expired. This function is also available for the own stuff. For an example, for security trainings which should be repeat in a given time frame. Or in some cases, the stuff has to present a valid license at a given time frame. Like a driving license. The system organizes the inspections automatically. The involved parties get emails and SMS as reminders to present the documents at the front desk for authorization. The FaMe standard escalation functions also available for the visitor management. The system offers an ID and passport scanner interface. The next video sequence shows the reading with a scanner. The front desk officer starts the reading process with click on the ID reading button. The system waiting for the scan at the ID reader. The front desk officer places the ID or passport at the scanner reader window. The scanner reads the information of the placed document. This information appears automatically at the FaMe visitor registration form. In this case, the name and the given name. Other information can be added, like the nationality. The scanner can identify IDs, passports, and driving licenses from more than 100 countries. As an option, the scanner can read RFID cards and proof the authenticity of the document. The front desk officer enters the host name and registers the visitor as usually. Next, we show the parking lot management for visitors. After the front desk officer enters the visitor name, he has the option to link a parking lot to the visitor. With pressing on the parking lot button, the system opens the park floor map. Free parking lots marked with a green color. Symbols show the kind of parking lot. For an example, handicap parking lots have a wheelchair symbol, or parking lots with a charger marked with plug symbols. The last function which we like to explain in this video is the leave notice of the visitor. The front desk officer scans the QR code of the visitor badge or click manually on the leave button at the dashboard to register that the visitor left. Records with red color signals that the visitor leave the building. Blue color means the visitor is overdue and black color means the visitor is still at the building but not overtime. We present in this video only some function of the comprehensive FaMe visitor management system. The FaMe visitor management is mandatory for a smart building solution. Thank you for your time. Don't hesitate to contact us or one of our partners for further information.